When we make the boom, we don't want to waste straws or waste tape. We're learning how it's bad for the environment. So each team is going to get one straw, and if you're lucky to have a bendy one, I like to pull it out to get it as long as possible. Each teammate is going to have their own roll of tape, and we're going to do short, quick. These are like thumb knuckle there. And you can just stick those to the table, just one corner, that's how I do it. And we're gonna need a bunch of those. And the way I tear tape is I pinch really close together like this and just twist. And then it comes right off, like a ketchup packet. Okay. And then, while teammates are cutting the tape, another teammate can take one piece and lay it right there on the middle. And then, kind of like a curtain, you want it to hang down. So I'm gonna bring it together. And so there it is hanging down. It's not gonna be perfect because we're tearing the tape or cutting. So that part's okay, we'll fix that part later. And now I'm gonna repeat that pattern. I want to overlap. What happens if I go like this? Yeah, the oil's gonna seep right between there. So I need to make sure each piece of tape is touching the one next to it, overlapping like that. Then I can take the top of this one and just fold it over. So again, I have this curtain of tape hanging down, and you want them to line up like that, and you just keep going. Now I don't want to go like this because I want it to lay on the top and hang down. So I'm going to overlap and then just push it down.
Make sure it's in the middle there and touching.
And then eventually we'll get some scissors and you can level this out. You really only need just a little bit hanging down. Like that. Eventually, you're gonna get close to the edge. Don't tape the edge. Leave this one end open and leave this end open. And what you're gonna do is just curl it around to make the O shape so that the curtain is hanging down, kind of like a jellyfish with some really short tentacles there. And to bring these two ends together, there's a trick. You're gonna take this end and squish it down flat. So it's like this, okay? And then once you squish it flat, you're gonna fold it. So I'm going to squish it down flat and then fold it over. That takes some practice. Now I just need to add the curtains all the way around. And because this takes a little while, we're not gonna get to test these today. We'll have to test them next time. So I wanna make sure I get mine back next time. So with the marker, I'm just gonna put my name on there. You're gonna write your homeroom teacher, whoever your homeroom teacher is. Here you see I've added some more curtains, and I'm just gonna even those out. Maybe make that one a little longer. If you make a mistake, no big deal. You can just tear it off, cut it off, or just cover over it if you need to. Here it looks like I made this one a little too short, so I'm just gonna go back over it again. And cut. Of course, later I'm gonna clean this up. All right, now when I plug this in, I wanna make sure that I don't have any tape in the way. And now I can add the last little piece of the curtain there. Last part of the curtain is on. Gonna cut to level the bottom. And this boom is ready to contain some oil and save some animals' lives. And now this boom is ready for next week. So I'm gonna give this to Mr. Farrell. He's gonna put it in a bag. And then the following week, we get it back and we'll get our bowl of water and we'll get to test to see if our boom can contain the oil spill and save the animals' lives.